Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video and another Should You Summon, of course. The LR Future Gohan and Trunks was revealed on Twitter yesterday to be coming soon on the global side, so they should be here, I think, tomorrow. Maybe the day after, but I think it's tomorrow. As always with my Should You Summons, this isn't to tell you where you should be spending your stones or that you should definitely be saving. I'm not gonna lie. With the amount of hype units coming out over the next few months, your best bet, especially if you're a free-to-play player, even more so if you're a free-to-play player, is probably to save. You probably do not want to be putting your stones into this banner, and especially even more so with the year 7 anniversary coming in about 5 months, you know, with two of the best units in the game. It's probably all you're going to be hearing about right now. You know, when you're going to see global videos where it comes to new units coming to summon, the year 7 anniversary is always going to be brought up, just because we are kind of on the road to that. And as everyone's already mentioned, they are two of the best units in the game. The first 200% leader skills. The banners are probably the best value banners in the game outside of like New Year's, you know, the New Year's step ups, and then the guaranteed free featured LRs or guaranteed free LRs that also comes out in the 7th anniversary. But it's true. You may get sick of hearing it, but it is true. One thing that is definite is it is going to remain a Rising Dragon Carnival banner, because there is to be found after the maintenance this morning. It was found that there are Rising Dragon Carnival tickets that you can probably pick up with real world shmoney. And it most likely will stay as a 2-featured LR banner, like a TOP. You know, so the androids will remain on the banner, which, if you don't have them, kind of a good thing if you will be summoning. But even though androids category has received major buffs over the last few months, they are still pretty good, but they have aged. So, you know, it's probably not an LR you want to be getting unless you don't have them. But before I do continue, I do want to quickly let you know I will be streaming a little bit after this video does go live. Probably be streaming some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I may play some other games, you know, maybe start playing some more Resident Evil 2, which of course I'm actually playing on my second channel right now. I have actually changed channels. This is now my main channel by the looks of things, and the other channel is my second channel for the time being. So yeah, I might play some Resident Evil 2, and of course, you know, for the second channel. And also, if you want to subscribe to the second channel, I play other games. It's not frequently, but it can be. Link is always down in the description. But yeah, if you want to see me stream on Twitch, as I said, mainly Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, maybe some other games depending on time and how I'm feeling. Link is always in the description down below. I'll also put it in the comments. Hope to see you there, and drop me a follow. Back to the video. Now, one thing I'm immediately going to mention is, with it being an LR banner, if you are free to play, it is probably best, and I highly advise that you skip the LR Future Gohan and Trunks. I know they are very good, and I mean very, very good unit. Probably up there as one of the better yellow or gold coin LRs. But as always with the LR banners, the value just isn't there. Yes, they're amazing, and yes, the more LRs that get released into Dokkan, the more value these banners actually become. Just for the sole fact that if you're not picking up featured units, there's always a chance you could pick up another LR, and there's a plethora of, you know, unfeatured gold or yellow coin LRs in the game. But of course, you picking them up might be highly unlikely, and you picking up one that may be useful, again, highly unlikely. But that does increase its value. The thing that doesn't increase the value, however, which is, again, if you're free to play, is probably best if you skip, is excluding the LR Future Trunks and Gohan, or the LR Future Gohan and Trunks, sorry, and the LR Androids. There are 10 other featured SSRs on this banner which just aren't very good or very value for stone at all. The best valued one here is this Tech Trunks right now, because in about a month, 2 months time, whenever they decide to drop the Transforming Future Trunks or the Transforming Trunks, he will be picking up an easy A. But then on the other hand, he's on every single banner they drop as an unfeatured unit in the general pool. So is it really a dub? But in terms of value, he's probably the best valued unit there. But again, that is 10 featured SSRs. Also, for more context, again, on a double rates banner, so that is 10 featured, like, doo-doo SSRs where you have double rates. Yes, that's double rates to potentially get the Future Gohan and Trunks, but it's also double rates to pick up 10 featured useless SSRs that you probably really do not want. So do keep that in mind. We've already gone through what these two can do. Just to kind of quickly glance over their best, you know, their kind of best things about them. I mean, their damage output, in fact, even before that, their defensive output, you know, before they exchange, amazing. You know, they raise attack and defense on 12 key, greatly raise defense on 18 key. They change key spheres to AGL key spheres. They have a built-in additional. They have built-in crit chance and damage reduction, depending on how many key spheres you pick up. Let me just get it up. Let me just get it up so I can get it exact, okay? But they are a very good LR, which is why skipping them, I can understand, could be very difficult. But yeah, as I said, 12 key, raise attack and defense, greatly raises defense on 18. Attack and defense plus 150, changes key spheres to AGL key spheres, gets when HP is 58% or more, gets an additional defense plus 58% on top of all of that, chance of performing a crit and damage reduction by 8% with 5 or more key spheres obtained, gets additional attack plus 58% and additional chance of performing a crit, and didn't realise that says and an additional damage reduction of 8% with 5 or more AGL keys was obtained, and also launches an additional super attack. Not just an additional, a guaranteed additional super attack. So if you don't have dupes in this unit, doesn't really matter, because they have built-in crits and additional. Yes, it's only a chance on the crit, but they are technically still built in. So it gets an additional super attack with 8 or more key spheres obtained. The active skill exchange conditions are great. 58% or less HP, starting from the 3rd turn, which the turn restriction is great. Decent link skill, some solid categories. After the exchange, the damage output just rockets. 12 and 18 key both greatly raise attack for 1 turn, gets key plus 8 for 5 turns from the start of turn. And attack plus 258%. 258%. On top of the fact, on both 12 and 18 key, this man's is greatly raising their attack, on top of the fact they have 258% attack as well. Also launches an additional super attack, which is again is guaranteed. This isn't an additional attack, there's a chance. This is a guaranteed additional super if you have 8 or more key spheres. Also has one of the best mechanics in the entire game where they foresee enemies, or where he foresees enemy super attack, but as long as your HP is 58% or less. So while your HP does need to be, you know, essentially round about half, there's no restriction, it doesn't run out. You know, of course, if you do have more health than that, he will no longer force the enemy super attack, but you know, it doesn't last 5 to 10 turns. As long as your HP is round about half, this man's will always force the enemy super attack, which I said is one of the best mechanics in the game. On top of that, has a revival mechanic, as if things couldn't get any better. Revives with 85% HP recovered, which is literally the majority of your HP. Gets key plus 5, defense plus 58%, and reduces damage received by 58% for the rest of the battle after you use your revival skill, which is also very nice. So this LR Future Gohan and Trunks literally has a piece of everything, which is why I say skipping it is going to be tough. But as I already said, if you are free to play, LR banners are just not high value for you, just because you have your stones are a limited resource as it is. So using them on an LR banner where there's no guarantee you're going to walk away with an LR. Yes, you're not guaranteed to get anything on any banner. It's less likely on these banners, especially because all the featured units, as I said, there's 10 featured SSRs, which are just straight doo-doo, even before you start considering picking these up. And yes, it's double rates, but that's also double rates to pick up unfeatured doo-doo you don't want, maybe an LR you don't want or don't need, and also worst, that's double rates to pick up these 10 featured SSRs that are doo-doo, okay? But yeah, you know, if you do put a little bit of money into the game, you could pick up those tickets they have, you know, that's going to be coming out, and also potentially the stone sales, and then even if you don't get them, walk away with whatever you get. At least you'll have gold coins and yellow coins to save up. You know, you may get enough. Pick them up with your gold or yellow coins, or at least that's some extra saved for when you can pick them up at a later date. If you're a whale, you're probably going to pick up stones whenever you want anyway, so by all means, feel free to do whatever you like. You don't need my advice. But yeah, with the amount of hype stuff, even without even including the anniversary right now, at the moment, a lot of players, including myself, are just in save. That we're just in anniversary mode, you know, tunnel vision. Save, 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 save. If there's something that comes out that I really want to summon on, as I'm saying to you, if you do really want Future Gohan and Trunks, do a few multis depending on how many stones you have saved, but always make sure you have a few multis saved in your stone piggy bank for whatever may come out, and also more importantly, for the 7-year anniversary. always make sure that you have a few multis worth saved, like at least 3, in my opinion, is probably best. But you know, there's some hype stuff coming out. You know, you've got Dokkan Fest transforming chunks. You have the Golden Week LRs, which is 2 of the best TURs in the game, in the transforming SSJ2 Goku and Kid Buu. That's probably just before the 7-year anniversary as well. Typically, they might not do it this year, but a lot more often than not, whatever Dokkan Fest comes out after the 7-year anniversary on JP typically gets brought forward on Global, so there's also that. There's Saiyan Day, which is usually pretty hype and an amazing unit. So there's a lot of stuff coming, and then of course there's 7-year anniversary, which should be your main priority. So in my opinion, if you don't put a lot of money into the game, and also if you're free to play, your best bet is probably skipping and saving. You know, at least if you are going to put a little bit of money into the game, you could pick up some sales and then save some, or as I said, there will be tickets as well that you're probably going to spend real world money on that you could pick up and use on the banner and keep all your stones saved for whatever else, and also especially the 7-year anniversary that's coming. So yeah, I'm going to be skipping personally myself. As I said, my best advice is probably save. If you do really want them, by all means, Dokkan's a single player game, summon if you want, but make sure you have a few multis worth saved in the stone piggy bank. So let me know down in the comments, are you going to be summoning or not? I wish you all the best and all the best of luck if you are. I'll see you next video, guys, and peace.